I know. I have a skyline view. I downloaded some new bundles this morning.
All right. So apparently I'm recording with a transcript.
You
so
are? Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize that. Okay. So good day. Like I said, I'm asking you to be here today to present what I presented to my new PLC. And so I'll share my screen and go over concepts that I think would be good for Ponox. So first off, I presented, can you see my screen?
I can. Mm-hmm.
First off, I presented information that Ms. West had actually given the group. So you see the preliminary results from our SU Ready for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. 6th grade had a 38% of does not meet. 7th grade had a 30th percentile, and 8th grade had a 34 percentile of does not meet. With that information and looking at individual scores, the PLC determined that our 7th grade, now 8th graders, would be an area of need that we could focus on to try to move students from the approaching to our meet standard.
Do you mean for the spring of this year?
Yes.
Okay.
For spring of 2022, we want our current 8th graders, who were 7th graders at the time, to go from approaching to meet.
And are you referring to only special education students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's our primary most needs goal.
So have you determined how many special ed students are currently in the approaches category?
We had about, I would say, 75% were in the needs to improve our approaches category. They did not meet the standard.
I would agree with that. I guess my question is, how many of them are in approaches versus does not meet?
I think that's something that the team would need to explore when we have our meeting.
I can show you how to find that if you would like to see it. Okay.
That would be very helpful. And then you provided this information on the winter map, and that's going to be our second term to look at. For the 8th graders, they had the opportunity to meet and observe growth, but they still aren't to the standard that we would like to see growth.
Okay.
And this is just another overall indicator showing the comparison, the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, but does not meet, approaches, meets. And as you can see, the 7th graders on here are current 8th graders now that we're going to target.
Okay.
And our main thing is that, student outcome doesn't change until behavior changed, and that's beyond the adults. If we can look at opportunities for us to get together and share maybe some best practices that I've researched on my own to share to the group, I think that's the main goal for the year.
Okay.
Like I said, this would be very brief. I just wanted to go over what this team has initially started to develop. And I am doing research, and that's going to come within the next couple of weeks to see best practices, and also include online tutorials and programs that we might want to investigate for the upcoming years.
Okay. If Ms. Dover, I don't mind being on the recording, but if you want to stop the recording, I will screen share with you and show you the data that we can pull out of PowerSchool Perform.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Let me get you pulled up. So